And so what is the US strategy after all here, and what will Europe do? Well, let's bring in Jeffrey Sachs now, a public policy analyst and a former senior advisor to the United Nations. Mr. Sachs, thank you very much for being with us. Hello to you. And this is a major turning point in history, of course, the assassination of a head of state, a major head of state. What does this moment mean for Iran and the region and the world? What has the US and Israel unleashed here?
Well, the U.S. And Israel are terrorist states. They do not abide by international law. They rip up the UN Charter, and they are proud and gleeful about it. It's, of course, extraordinarily dangerous, but what we can predict is violence, chaos, and death, but not the success of the U.S.-Israel effort to achieve hegemony over West Asia. This is a strategy that is underway. Israel aims to dominate the Arab and Iranian region, that is West Asia, militarily. The United States aims to dominate the world militarily. In Latin America, it kidnapped a president a couple of weeks ago. It is engaged in a regime change operation in Cuba. It is engaged in war in West Asia. So the U.S. has a global agenda, and Israel has a regional agenda, but they will not succeed. This is terrorism. It's a violation of international standards, and there is no path to success for Israel and the United States.
Well, in terms of success or lack thereof, US military entanglements in the Middle East, of course, not ending well. Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya. Is this different, though, in Iran? Is it more serious? And how does it end? What is the end here for the US?
There is no end game, and none of the earlier interventions that you mentioned, which include overthrowing the government of Libya in 2011, unleashing 15 years of war, overthrowing the government of Sudan, breaking Sudan in two, unleashing 2 civil wars, destabilizing Somalia, committing genocide in Gaza, destabilizing and overthrowing the government of Syria, invading Iraq, and attacking Iran. These are premeditated parts of a strategy that goes back 30 years for Israel to achieve military hegemony on behalf of the United States. But it doesn't work. It just leads to a bloodbath. And this is a continuation of that. There is no path to success. Iran is a country of 100 million people. The United States is not even, thank goodness, but not even talking about putting so-called boots on the ground. So there is no way to accomplish anything meaningful here. Trump himself is a psychologically unstable non-strategist. He is very short-term in his thinking. He's not smart. But I would say that it goes beyond Trump. This is a U.S. CIA Mossad operation, but without an end game.
President Trump saying that the goal, though, is to eliminate imminent threats and nuclear capability in Iran. Israel seems very focused on the ballistic missile program that's menaced its territories. Can those be accomplished, though, and will the Islamic system essentially survive this?
Yes, Iran will survive this. It has been a power for 5,000 years. It's not going to be ended by 2 weeks of bombing by Israel and the United States. It's quite amazing for Israel to be accusing Iran of trying to get a nuclear weapon. It's claimed since 1996 that Iran was just about to get a nuclear weapon. This is pure propaganda, but also projection, because Israel, of course, is a nuclear power that has violated the Non-Proliferation Treaty, never signed it, has no inspections, is completely deceitful and completely hypocritical. But when there was an agreement reached a decade ago where Iran said, yes, of course, we don't want a nuclear weapon, and we'll have the International Atomic Energy Agency inspect us rigorously, they abided by that. It was Donald Trump under this CIA Mossad strategy that ripped up that agreement in 2018. So this is all pretextual. The claims that are made are phony. The idea is to overthrow the Iranian government so that Israel has military dominance throughout the Middle East.
Professor Sachs, as ever, very grateful for your input today. Many thanks indeed. Professor Jeffrey Sachs there, public policy analyst and a former senior advisor to the UN.